action.
All right, I recorded. Take one. Action. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well. Um. All right. I guess we're starting. Okay. So welcome to episode 5 of the Disaster Cast.
Yeah.
I am Michael Crocker,
I'm Jesse Godfrey.
and today we have a special guest.
It's Marco.
It's
It's me.
Marco,
It's Marco.
as the hat
Hello.
says. Um.
Big
It's M
M.
for Marco.
Big M. So obviously we're doing things differently because of everything going on right now. This is kind of the only way that we can do things. We're each
Yeah.
in our own homes and we're recording it online. But
Staying safe, staying inside.
yep, absolutely.
Washing
But
your hands.
oh yeah, washing your feet,
Wash
washing your hands.
Taking a shower twice a day.
3 times if you can.
Yeah. If you can, just live in your shower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't
That way
people?
you never get dirty.
More people should really do that, honestly.
Yeah.
But so obviously, coronavirus is happening right now as this is being recorded.
Very big thing affecting all of us.
Scary times, but that's not going to stop us. We're still going to continue the Disaster Cast, and we're still going to continue having amazing guests such as Marco, our boy. He's here with us.
Even though these episodes won't be coming out till it's
Much
all
later.
Yeah. Yeah, probably. But we'll
get everything out.
yeah, we'll still do things.
This is going to be great in like 4 years when people are like, what the hell is the coronavirus? These guys just got lazy.
Yeah.
I mean, this basically just gives us an excuse to be lazy.
Right?
Yeah, so.
Getting to be a bit too much.
Oh,
I
God.
wake up. I come over here. I sit down.
You're here for the whole day.
And I wait until it's night.
That's,
That's my day.
I got a game going.
What game is that?
Pokemon.
Pokemon. I've never played Pokemon.
Oh.
Well, that's a good segue.
Yeah, into our topic
Because
for this
our
podcast.
topic is video games today.
Yeah, it was supposed to be coronavirus and video games, but we kind of already
Well-
talked about the coronavirus, and I don't want to talk about it anymore. So, yeah, we're gonna talk about video games because we haven't talked about it yet. So why not?
On a much happier note.
Yeah,
hopefully.
happier. No.
Yeah.
Before we do that, though, I think we should do what we do with most of our guests and ask.
Wait, isn't that at the end?
No. The other thing, the thing that we do first that we skipped this time. Marco,
Oh, okay.
what are you doing in our class? What are you doing? How's the class going?
It is falling apart.
Well, well, we know that.
We're doing the best we can with the situation that we have, which stinks. I mean, it doesn't stink that we're trying. It stinks with the situation, because we were just getting on a roll. We made an episode of Studio B, which is like a combination of like 30 Rock, The Office, Parks and Rec, and it covers like a public access station.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty funny, if I do say so myself. But we managed to get our second episode done in just 1 week, which was a lot faster than the first episode went, which took 3 weeks.
Yeah.
2 weeks, 2 weeks and a weekend.
Oh, it's trial and error, and you had to get a groove. So.
Yeah, but it stinks because that last episode that we made, we were like, it's possible we can crank out 6 episodes. This is going to be awesome. And then spring break came, and people were excited to get back to it. And then all of a sudden, the world decided to stop working.
Yeah.
So right now, we're doing a production of most likely the final episode of it, where the entire cast works from home, and we have to figure out how to make a production while we're all inside because of the asbestos.
Right.
But it's coming together well. I think it's going to be another funny episode. I do hope, though, that in our class we're able to all meet up one more time,
Mhm.
like a barbecue or something.
Yeah.
Softball. People get injured.
Softball.
You know, It'll be an exciting time.
No, I totally agree. I think after this all blows over, either during the summer or whenever, I would like to meet up as a class. I don't know where, I don't know how. I think a cool thing would be that we could watch all of our stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like obviously, like I've said in the past, like obviously we can't show our stuff because they're hour long.
I mean, we could watch an episode. Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I always like I'll make like a highlights of like all of the episodes and show like the best moments or the funny moments or whatever. But like, yeah, I definitely all want to meet up again because this class is like we deserve to have that like one day where we just watch everything. So
Yeah. Yeah. It would be cool if we had, because one of the episodes we had planned was like softball, or not softball, wiffle ball down at the commuter parking lot where they have the baseball field.
right.
And we were like, I don't know how we're gonna get everyone, but if we were able to, like, have you ever done like an outside movie watching thing where you put like a bed sheet up and you use a projector?
Yeah, you got the
That'd be cool
projector,
if we had like burgers and hot dogs and wiffle ball going on, and then we're just watching all this stuff, because I haven't seen anything of the Rift, of your guys' show. Nicholas now has a puppet show going on.
Yeah, something.
Yeah, I was like, this came out of nowhere. I thought you were the graphics kid. And I'm interested to see how the psycho thriller thing came out, because I saw Renee all bloodied up because she got murdered or something. Spoilers. So I want to know how everything went for everyone, and see what everyone came up with.
I mean, I personally have worked on the Rift, and their stuff seems like really cool. Just like a lot of really cool ideas. Me and Jesse basically just worked on one episode, but like it was still really cool. Renee's like super into it, and Chris had like really good ideas too. And I also worked with the psycho horror Zach and Lauren, and I went. It was like two major days where I like kind of went and helped them. Jesse was with me for the cemetery day, but then the other day they're just like really on top of stuff. They really know what they're doing, and their stuff seems really good. And I was actually going to join them the day that like Renee got all bloodied up and murdered and stuff, but then like this whole stuff happened, and I was like, I was basically like, hey mom, I'm gonna go out with some friends to record a thing, and my mom was like, what?
No, you wait.
Outside? I don't know about that. And I was like,
the outside world is scary now, Michael.
yeah, and I was like,
outside world is scary.
I was like, maybe you're right. So I just didn't go, but you know.
I hear you. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
But-
people are putting out good stuff, and hopefully people will still. So.
And we got some stuff going here, so.
Oh yeah, we got
Yeah.
good stuff. Maybe.
Yeah.
I'm excited to watch all the, like, when everything's posted on YouTube, just subscribe and like each video and just be like, wow.
I mean,
I'm so proud.
I mean, we'll at least get like 18 likes on every video. So
Yeah.
it's all of us.
Imagine if you don't get 18 likes and it's like, who had the audacity not to like? What just happened?
You just see like.
No, both my screens turned off for some reason.
Oh.
I was like,
We're gone.
You just see like comments like people just start commenting like, this is awful, and it's like Nicholas 101 or something.
I wonder who that is.
Yeah. But yeah, so we're all still going strong, kinda. You know, we're doing what we can. It's very unfortunate. Like, out of all the classes this semester, I think a lot of us are like, yeah, this class has got destroyed.
Yeah, because like other classes, like I had this class with Bowen, I was TAing in another class, and then I had two classes with Bob.
Mm-hmm.
And literally, Bob was like,
I can imagine it was just like,
you're gonna write for like one class. One class he emailed us, and he was like, you're gonna write a personal essay that's 5 pages about your college career from when you were a freshman to now. And then you're going to write an essay, a research paper on the 2008 recession.
What?
And I was like, this is senior seminar. We weren't doing anything. Why do I have to research the 2008 recession now? What's going on? And then the other one, he emailed us being like, you're going to have an essay but we'll talk about that later. And I was like, okay, cool guy.
Okay, Bob.
But this class I was really enjoying,
Hmm.
and I wanted to be able to do a little bit more. But
Yeah.
it is what it is, you know.
Yeah, no, I feel like that's everyone. Everyone's like, But on a lighter note, video games.
Hey.
So for this, we decided, like, of course we can talk about whatever. We can just go on tangents, whatever. I have to be out of here at 12:30, of course. But
Yes.
I asked you, Marco, and I
Me.
guess you can be first to
There we go.
answer. I asked you, like, what are like two games that are games that like you really enjoy, are your favorites, or really influence you in some way?
Oh, so it that's definitely a hard question because I do play a lot of games and each one has a different kind of value for me.
Right, yeah.
Like I could riddle off all the PS2 games I played with my brother,
Hmm.
and like playing Skate 3 was just an abomination of fun. But I think my top two would that number one is definitely The Last of Us.
Hmm. I can see in your corner.
Yes, you
Yeah.
can see little Ellie. Hello. But that was like the first game that actually like made me feel something about the characters.
Hmm.
And prior to that, I didn't play any of the Uncharted or anything from Naughty Dog. So I was like, and I hate scary stuff.
Hmm.
So when I bought my PS4, it was like it comes with Last of Us remastered. And I was like, ooh, what's that? And I downloaded it. And I was like, this looks spooky as. Oh my god! I can't swear, right? I shouldn't swear.
It's fine. We'll
I
bleep it.
mean, yes.
Jesse swears all the time.
A lot of
Yeah,
bleeping.
I have a pirate mouth.
I was like, shit. So then I didn't play it for a while, and then I re-downloaded it later. Like I'm not scared, and then I was really scared, but I enjoyed it because I was like invested in the characters.
Right.
As a number two, in terms of like a good story, because I love like Call of Duties and stuff, and well, I like the most recent Call of Duty. I was always a Battlefield guy. But in terms of story, I really like when there's like a motivation to actually be doing something.
Right.
God of War
Oh.
really did it for me. Like at the time, I was like trying to stream on Twitch and stuff,
Hmm.
and one day I just sat down and played the entire game. I was like, this is awesome because I love Norse mythology in general, and I hadn't played any of the other God of Wars, so I bought it because of the Norse mythology, and then I loved it when the whole premise of the thing is, hey, your wife / boy's mom died, so you're gonna go take her ashes to that place. I'm like, all right, let's go. And then the rest of the story happens, and then you eventually get there. But it's another one of those things that just kind of entices you into actually caring about the characters, which I love.
Yeah. No, it's funny enough. This is the second time that God of War has been brought up on this podcast. Yeah.
Yeah, God of War. We've talked about God of War before because we both think it is an amazing game,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
and just like with all the graphics of that game, beautiful.
Oh yeah, no, it's fantastic. I've played through it the same exact way with you. I haven't played any other God of Wars, like, and it's very very different. Like if you've
Oh, yeah.
seen like the gameplay, all the past God of Wars are just like super beat 'em ups basically, and
Yeah,
this one is
Very
like,
hack and slash.
yeah, this one's like it's still a hack and slash, but like it's like RPG elements. It has an amazing story. Like it's just fantastic. And
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I can see where you're coming from with that. Um, Let me ask you this, Marco. Are you excited
Yes.
about Last of Us 2?
Yes, and back on the coronavirus bit,
Mm,
I'm very upset about the delay.
yeah.
I feel like a lot more thing. I have like a little calendar that I look at. And I put things that I find important up there.
Mhm.
And it sucks because right now the next game that's slated to come out is Final Fantasy VII,
Right.
which
But
I
that got
played the
delayed
demo.
as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, and it's like, and Last of Us 2 already got delayed.
Mhm.
once
Yeah.
to May. And I was like, just one more month, this will be over. 11 days is the peak or whatever. and then April Fool's comes and nothing happens. I'm like, oh, thank God. And then the next day, they're like, yes, it's delayed indefinitely. And I
Yeah.
was like, here's some screenshots though. It looks great. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, I know it looks great. I know that.
Yeah, no, the indefinitely was definitely like the like uh, what?
Excuse me.
Yeah,
Did you just cancel it?
oh, yeah, the coronavirus is it's
Blocked up a lot of things.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's ruining a lot of things, but at least I will say two games came out very recently, Doom Eternal and Animal Crossing
Yeah.
on the same day, which I'll talk about that in a bit, but like they still came out luckily.
You know, two very similar games.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
Same
So
genre.
yeah, similar audiences.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like it's like at least they were able to come out, and I feel like I don't know any other big titles that are gonna maybe be able to come out between now and when this is over. I mean,
Yeah.
if
If
Last of Us
anything-
2 got delayed, then you know.
Yeah, Cyberpunk, Ghost of Tsushima.
Oh no, Cyberpunk! No! Oh,
I'm
if that
sorry.
gets delayed, oh, I'm gonna be so upset.
When
Oh.
is that? That's in June, yeah?
Yeah, I think so. I think that'll be fine. I'm gonna really hope it's gonna be fine. I really want Cyberpunk. Uh, um, uh, yeah, but just to since I talked about it real quick, I do want to say, and I've talked to my friends about it all the time, but the fact that Animal Crossing and Doom Eternal came out on the same day, uh, in no way did that affect their sales negatively. In like no way.
Yeah.
So Breath of the Wild is Breath of the Wild. It's gigantic. Like
Yeah.
What's the PS4 game that like it's like robot dinosaurs?
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah.
So Horizon Zero Dawn came out right around when Breath of the Wild did. And Horizon Zero Dawn, from what I've been told, is a completely fine game, But Blast of Us, Breath of the Wild came out and just blew it out of the water.
Yeah.
So it's like you have that competition, but with Animal Crossing and with Doom Eternal, like they're so opposite, but the community is just so there that like in no way did it it didn't affect them negatively in any way. And like
Right.
both companies have come out and said like, yeah, like all the fan art and all the love that like both of it are getting, like we just love it so much. And it's just really nice to see that like companies can still have that love for each other. And yeah.
I think it's funny because a couple years ago, Ubisoft had this great idea of releasing their two big titles of the year on the same day, which was For Honor and Tom Clancy Wildlands, I think.
God.
There was at the time I was working at GameStop and we had a shirt of both the logos. One was like a Spartan helmet or something,
Mhm.
and then the other one was the skull from the Tom Clancy series. And on the back it was the date. And both of them came out, and then like nobody really bought either of them because it's like, I mean, For Honor is a fun game.
Yeah.
I
I have some hours in that, so.
But for one company to be like, yeah, same day, $120, we'll make bank. It'll be great. And then nobody really is like, hey, you got that For Honor? It didn't make sense, but yes, I agree that when games that at one point on, I think it was on 422 or something, there was going to be, no, I think it was last year when Days Gone came out. Days Gone, Metro Exodus, and some third game all came out on the same day.
Yeah.
And all of them kind of did like, okay. It's like, we sold a few. It's okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really enjoy how especially with like memes and stuff, how like Isabelle has
Oh yeah.
BAG
Yeah,
or something like that.
yeah, BFG
And
or
then
like Doom Guy's Shotgun or whatever.
yeah,
Yeah,
so
it's
I like how the gaming community can be like, yay.
Yay, together.
Yeah, I think that's one of the biggest positive that's come out of the coronavirus, where it's like, hey, everyone stay home. It's like, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna sit here and play. Like
Animal Crossing. Or
yeah,
Doom.
yeah,
yeah, exactly. Like I know for me personally, I'm gonna try to go through the backlog of games. Like again, I still haven't played any Uncharted, but the Nathan Drake collection was free last month, so I downloaded it, and then this month, the fourth one is free. So
Hmm.
I'm going to play all four of them and just have a great time.
Yeah. Um, yeah, no, I think another thing is that it's I have talked, and I know other some of my friends have said the same exact thing. I've talked to people I haven't talked to in like years,
Same.
and like just because they're online now, and they're like, "Hey, I haven't talked to you in a while. How's life?" And I'm like, "Good. The last time I
Good.
talked to you was like we played like League like 2 years ago or something. Like I went to high school with you. Hi." So I don't know. It's bringing people together in an odd way, but you know,
A good way.
it's good to be a gamer right now. I'll just say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like any kind of introvert that's like, I can sit and watch a movie
Oh
all
yeah,
day
yeah,
or read a book. But for those people that, that play well, not play game because you can still play games, but for the people that like play like board games or like D&D and stuff like that,
hmm
it sucks because you can't really do any of that.
Well,
Well, you
actually,
say that.
you say that. I'm in a D&D group, and we actually did something yesterday where I ran a session where we were all on Discord, sort of like this, but without the video.
Mhm.
We were all just talking, and I was running a session just like over the Discord call.
That's pretty cool.
And so like it kind of sucks because you can't like all be there together, but like we
Right.
still had like a good time. I like
Yeah.
had a bot in our channel like playing music every once in a while. Like yeah, it was pretty good.
That's
Yeah,
dope.
me and my friends, like they all live like all over the place, so meeting like together is kind of impossible. But like every Friday since about a month ago or so, we just started playing on Tabletop Simulator, doing D&D. So it is
Yeah.
possible, but I think that you're still missing like the in-person.
Connection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Yeah.
it's still good though, It's
Yeah. Like I know for me and my family, my brother and his wife live in Holliston,
Mhm.
and my mom is like now self quarantined because she's getting cancer treatments, which will like make her more at risk for all of this. So she's like in her room. My dad sleeps over there now. I'm in here most of the time, and then my brother lives half an hour away. Have you guys ever heard of Jackbox party games?
Yes.
Yes,
So
me
we've
and
been
my friends have
playing.
been playing that.
Yeah. So what we do is we hop on like a Google Meeting, Google Hangout, or Discord, um, so everyone can see each other. And then I basically run like an OBS and then share my screen so they can see the questions and stuff.
Right.
So we've been playing the murder trivia thing. We've been playing a lot of Drawful, Bombcore, um,
Mhm.
and it's a lot of fun. It helps like stay connected with the family, even if it is for just a couple games.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean like and it's stuff like that where it's like people find those workarounds in this time to
Yeah,
still stay together, which is just really cool. Um but with that, Jesse.
Me? What
Yeah.
you? Okay.
No, you're next,
Uh,
buddy.
so the game which we talked about a little was Call of Duty is I'm gonna bring up first.
hmm
Cause that is a game I've played for most of my life. Um, including from like the Modern Warfares to like Black Ops. Now with like the new Modern Warfare game, which I've been playing so much of, it's actually probably the one I've played the most of
Mhm.
because like I this is like the first game that I've actually like tried to focus on like the things that they give you, like trying to get your guns gold or something,
Yeah.
like those kind of achievements and stuff. And so like for the past like month, I've gotten my battle pass all the way to rank 100, which took me so long. And then I have also gotten it to like the max rank, and I've been trying to like get the guns gold and everything. And it's like the first actual Call of Duty game where I'm actually doing what I'd sort of take as good.
Mhm.
But Jesse, which one's your favorite?
um if I had to go back, um because I love this one. I really do. But I
Mhm.
miss. I'm hoping they bring back Terminal. Like, they have to. Like, if they don't, I'll be very upset. Like, they have an airport.
Hmm.
Um, and so, right now, I have to say Modern Warfare 2, because you have Terminal, and it was just the game I played, like, when I was younger. Uh, Yeah, like I even like Black Ops was like fun with zombies and stuff, but
Hmm.
like Infected Terminal, like that was like my childhood with my friends.
Yeah, no, MW2 is definitely like out of all of the CODs, I think that's like one of the most solids, you know.
Oh yeah, no.
What do you play on, Jesse?
So I vary. So I have an Xbox and a PS4. Uh,
Okay.
Originally, when I first started using consoles, like I got a PS2. Or well, first I had the PS1, but then the PS2 came out, and then I remember I actually switched to Xbox, and then when the Xbox One and PS4 came out, that was like at a point where I could like actually get them. So like I bought them, and then like the Switch came out. I also had like a Wii. Like I was always into video games. I was
Yeah.
never into like sports or anything. So like I've always been into like collecting the consoles, like playing different games. Like I have a wide variety of games that I play. Like my two most probably influential games, which we were talking about earlier, would probably be Call of Duty and Pokemon. Because
That's
like
good though. Again,
yeah,
Yeah.
no, like
different genres.
most people like probably don't play like Pokemon. Like they probably remember it from their childhood and like didn't really continue with it. Like I will say most people don't, but like I have like continued with that series like up until this point. Like I'm still playing the games, and like I've just been like a fan since I was like little. Like I remember when I was like 10 years old, maybe it was a little younger, my grandma made a bet with me that at 18 I wouldn't like Pokemon anymore, and I think it was like for $20. And I remember on my 18th birthday, I was like, I still like Pokemon. I want that $20.
Give it to me, Grandma.
Give it to me,
What's
grandma.
what's your what's it called? Your gamer tag. I'm gonna look up your stats.
For which thing?
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty. It's they're probably not good stats, but
Let's see if you were
it's
lying, Jesse.
it's night. Oh wait, no, I changed it to Bob Ross.
Bob
Um,
Ross.
you need the numbers though, don't you, for the
Numbers.
Activision thing?
Oh no no no. Like your PS4 or your
Oh, my
yeah
Xbox thing is
yeah
Nightwing TBW,
TBW. What does TBW mean?
the Boy Wonder.
It's having issues. It's unable to look it up.
Oh, that's the
Here, wait.
coronavirus.
It's in my computer.
Oh,
It looks mine
1 second.
up.
Let me
Let me make
go.
sure I didn't give you that wrong. I know it's Nightwing TBW, but maybe I'm missing something.
I don't think it can look up the Xbox ones. That makes me sad.
Oh, are you on Steam?
No, I'm on like battle.net/PS4. So like it's
Oh,
nice because they like merge the things together.
Hmm.
Um,
Well, it is cross console, so I guess at that point they're just
yeah,
like, yeah, might as well.
might as well, my man.
oh, I realized I knocked out my camera. God damn it! Keep doing that.
Get out of here.
KO.
I was definitely gonna look at a stat. Oh, I was gonna see how long I've played. Lifetime overview. 1 day, 7 hours and 24 minutes.
For Advanced Warfare.
Modern Warfare.
Oh yeah.
Advanced Warfare.
Yes. No.
Don't bring Kevin Spacey into this.
Oh no.
What's wrong with Kevin Spacey? I'm joking.
Okay. Oh
I
god.
mean, American Beauty was pretty good, but he took it way too far.
Oh god. Well, should I do mine?
Yes.
Or well, no, just what's your favorite Pokemon
What's my favorite?
and game?
All right. I'm gonna have to
Put you in the hot
I'm gonna
seat.
have to say like my top 3.
Okay, that's fine.
And I'm gonna have to go with Sceptile, Gengar. Wait. Sorry.
All I know is
Literally,
Pikachu.
like all I know is like I played the game way too much, but and then probably Murkrow.
Oh, we have favorites together. My favorite's Murkrow. Um,
I love Murkrow. But I like the whole Trico line and the whole Ghastly line.
mhm.
I just didn't like Honchkrow, not gonna lie.
I don't like Contrail either.
Yeah.
I kind of do,
I
but I
like-
like Murkrow better. Um,
Did you guys ever play Pokemon Snap?
Oh, I love Pokemon Snap. I wish I could play that again.
That was like the only Pokemon game I ever played, and it was
that's
funny.
like-
Yeah.
Oh, continue? No, continue.
It was like the first game me and my brother like we played, and then we put the N64 away for a number of years, and then the internet came, and we were like, "Wait, I wonder if there are cheat codes." And then we looked up the how-to because we had everyone except one unlocked,
mhm.
and it was this weird one where like the goopy purple guy.
Ditto.
Yeah.
Oh,
And so
yeah.
you had to like throw an apple at him, and then as he ate the apple, you had to throw something else at him, and then he double transformed, and then we unlocked it, and I was like, "We finished the game 12 years later,
12
dude!"
years later.
That's awesome. Oh, I love how the internet just helps like those older games just like become
yeah.
beatable because all those so many like older games are just like, yeah, do this really obscure thing that you would never know how to do except if you tried it like a million times and then finally got it.
Yeah.
But now we have the
It's-
internet, so it's just
No, we have the internet.
should I say my two now?
Oh wait, I just want to say
Oh.
one honorable mention of Halo Reach is also.
Oh,
I never played Halo.
Jesse. That's okay. I mean, Halo, it's it's like different, but it's still good. I think Reach is the best Halo. I'm gonna throw that out
Yeah,
there.
Reach was a classic, I will say.
Ooh, I agree with that. I think Reach is a classic. So as for my games, I have a favorite game of all time. It is my phone wallpaper. And I have some stuff, and I should go get it because I want to get it. It's in my room. I should have done this earlier. Hold on.
Are you not in your room? Where is he?
Oh,
Oh my god, he's so fast.
he is in his room, I guess. Why'd he lie?
It's in my room.
Brad.
What's up? Why are you laughing?
I thought you're like, it's in my room. I'll be right back, and then you're like 5 feet away.
Does anyone know what Hollow Knight is?
Is that like Shovel Knight?
No. Well, I mean, kinda. It's it's a indie game. It's a Metroidvania. It's my favorite game of all time. It's single player. It's like It's amazing. I love it. I've played it like a ton of times. I go to PAX every year,
Mhm.
and I get like just Hollow Knight merch every year. So I have this, I have this, I have
Oh.
I have this,
Oh my god.
and I have this, and he makes noise. So yeah. Here, I'll get this out of here.
No, leave it all like.
It's just all in front of me, just like on the screen.
Just like poke your head over the antlers.
Yeah, just like right here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there
so
you go.
This is
basically,
Hollow Knight.
yeah, no, this is my favorite game ever. So you know.
What's Hollow Knight
Exactly.
about? I'm looking at like the art, and this guy has like a tiny sword.
Yeah. So basically, it's about like it's this like little kingdom of like bugs. Like all the characters are bugs basically, and if has anyone played Dark Souls?
Yes.
I've seen it.
So the storytelling of Dark Souls is very like indirect, where they don't directly tell you the story. You more have to figure it out. You knocked your camera out, Jesse. You more have to figure it out based on what people say or like what you find out about it. You okay, Jesse?
I need to fix this. It dropped again. Give me a second. You can continue talking.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'll have my technical difficulties.
So basically, you're a little bug who has to go around and kind of just save the kingdom, basically. And it's like 2D. It's like a platformer. It's just so fun. Like it's yeah.
I like the tired looking one.
The tired looking one.
Yeah, I'm looking Zote.
Oh, yeah, I have Zote.
I liked the one with like the pointy head.
That's me.
He's
Ever since quarantine, just
he's a jerk. In the game,
Wait.
you like
Wait, what about the pointy head dude?
they're all pointy head dudes.
they
No,
all
the
got
one
pointy
that had the
heads.
skinny head.
Oh, Hornet. This is Hornet.
Yes, I like her.
She's like the sort of like your helper in it. She like tests you and then she becomes your friend. Actually, there's a sequel for the game that's still being worked on, and she's the main character of that one because she was a fan favorite.
Oh damn.
That's another game where like they announced it I think last year or something on Valentine's Day, and ever since then they have been like radio silent on it. I think they showed one trailer, but they have been radio silent. I'm really hoping it comes out within another year because I really want to play it, and a lot of people are like, please, Team Cherry. So
You know,
yeah.
you know what game I really wish they can like fix, like or like at least get right again?
What?
Fallout.
Yes.
Fallout.
I-
Fallout was such a good series, and they have such good lore.
Mhm.
They just need to fix their mechanics and everything, and like just how the game runs.
I mean,
Stop being Bethesda.
yeah. Like Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas are some of, I think, the best video games ever. And then Fallout 4 was very good as well, but I think it lost a lot of the magic. And then 76 came out, and then what? I don't.
There was no magic.
Yeah, there was nothing there. Oh man.
I pre-ordered the like collector's edition because I was like, ooh, a helmet. And then it came and then it sucked. And I was like, wait, I have no one to play this with because everyone that has a brain was like, I'm not buying that. What? So then I was there walking around like a presidential Pip-Boy. Not a Pip-Boy, a Vault Boy. It just walking around giving people thumbs up, getting attacked by those giant floating handyman helpers. And at some point I was like, I'm not having any fun.
I'm not having any. Oh god.
Yeah, because I initially started playing Fallout because I was like, what's this? And someone was playing. It was like, oh yeah, it's in Baston. And I was like, oh, I go there. Amazing. So then I would like get in there. And I had no idea what Fallout was about. So I like launch in and the whole story starts. and then I get out, and there were a bunch of rad roaches, and I hate bugs. So I was like, oh my god, stop it, stop coming after me. And then I left, and then I met Dogmeat, and then I got attacked by those little Mirelurks
Mhm.
and stuff. And then I stopped playing for a bit because I don't like scary things.
I don't
Um,
like scary things.
and then like a month or two later, I was like, yeah, I bet that game is fun. So I launched back into it, and then I'm getting attacked by Mirelurks. I'm like, no, not fun. And then I ran
Not
away.
fun.
But like discovering Fenway in that game was something really fun.
Mhm.
Being like, oh my god, I know that place. But
It's the main
I
city.
see how. Yeah, I went back and I played like Fallout 3, and I was like, this one's kind of better.
This
mean-
one's kind of better.
But yeah, I think, and Bethesda made only Fallout 4, yeah?
uh,
'Cause Obsidian made 3 in New Vegas.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Obsidian, they know what they're doing. If I'm
Yeah.
because they also made Outer Worlds, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were like from the people that brought you Fallout 3 and
And New
New
Vegas.
Vegas.
And people were
You
like,
know,
"Oh,
the good
oh,
ones.
oh, wait a minute, we got
Yeah.
ourselves a game."
Apparently they asked Bethesda to like kind of do what Call of Duty does, where it goes between Activision and Treyarch.
Mm.
How it's like, hey, we do Black Ops, oh, we do Modern Warfare. They wanted to be like, hey, how about we make the good ones and you make the other ones? And they were like, no, we're not sharing the rights. And then they were basically, I
Like-
feel like they were done with Outer Worlds, and they were just like, we got to call it something else. We can't call it Fallout 5. So,
We can't call it Fallout.
but yeah, I'm hoping that someday that is good. I hope the PS5 comes out on time because I'm very
So-
excited for that.
Mhm.
Outer Worlds, like I haven't tried it. I actually have it downloaded from the Game Pass. Like, is
Yeah.
it good?
My friend has played it and he says it was amazing.
Yeah,
Is
I
it
didn't like
multiplayer?
their commercials because there's this one guy. It was like a promo, like one of those ads that runs on Twitch when you're
Mhm.
trying to watch someone.
Oh yeah.
This guy's like, "Oh, use the shrink ray. Ha, it's a shrink gun. Ha, it shrink stuff." And I was like, "This guy said the same line 3 different ways, and they used every take in like 3 seconds." I was like, "Why did they do that?" I don't know. Like
God.
when a commercial like pisses me off, I automatically dislike whatever they're selling. So I was like, no, but it got good reviews.
Yeah.
And I remember kind of being hyped for it, being like, space.
Huh.
I don't mind if I do.
It's single player, Jesse.
It is single player. It's not
Yeah.
multiplayer.
Yeah.
It's also on the Switch somehow.
I mean, everything's
Alright,
getting on the
actually,
Switch.
this is a game I do want to talk about, which I will send you guys a link to if you guys want to watch a trailer for it. But I don't know if you've heard of something called Kindred Fates. And
Kindred
the thing is,
Fates?
Kindred Fates
I was like, why is that a game? Just
or
play
Kindred.
it on your own.
Fates, sorry, I should say Kindred.
Kindred.
Yes, it's so here's the thing. It is more like the Pokemon-esque style game. It's like a monster capturing game.
hmm
But the whole premise of it is everything is open world. So it's like Breath of the Wild style. And it's also like if you've ever seen a game like World of Warcraft, like it has those fighting mechanics where you have like abilities that you can use and it's more of an open world kind of battle.
So it's like a MMO meets Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the whole thing is it's like a much more serious, like harder game than Pokemon is supposed to be.
Yeah.
Like I think there's a actual sort of quote unquote joke, I guess I'd call it, on their on I think it's either their Discord or their website, but it says like if you want like a game that doesn't make you make like hard decisions for yourself, like that will change the world around you and stuff, then you can play Pokemon. And I was like, oh, okay. They're like dissing on it a little bit, but the game looks amazing. Like they have like test footage out of like a few trailers and like just what they have, and I don't even think they're planning on releasing it for like another few years. So they have like it's their own little indie company that they started, and like it looks beautiful.
Yeah, that'd be dope. I'm gonna share my screen real quick. No, I cannot turn it on. It's sad. I was gonna do it, but I looked up Outer Worlds because I was like, yeah, and then I scrolled down here, and I wish. Wait. We can do. Oh yes. I want to share the other one. Yes. Okay. What is that?
I do not know.
Because I was like, oh yeah, cool. The Outer Worlds. I come down. And it was, yeah, shirt. You can also have my face on your shirt. I wonder if they sell the heads.
I bet they do. I bet they sell the heads.
I really want to know if they do. They sell the game, so I guess that's something.
Yeah, they sell the.
Oh,
They don't have any heads. What's the point of that?
Aw, what the hell?
What's this?
They're like, yeah, you know what's a good marketing campaign? Let's just stick it on our heads. Stick the head on our heads. That's funny.
It's a head.
Yeah.
Just
plop it on. You're a new person.
I mean, that's
Here we go.
Bethesda's version now, where it's like, hey, the collector's edition comes with a helmet.
Yeah. Ugh.
There you go. Doom Eternal. I almost when they were like, it comes with a helmet. I was like, I don't play Doom, but I do like me a helmet.
Oh.
Here, wait. I am going to actually share my screen quickly.
That's
Uh-oh.
me. That's
That's
me
me.
up there.
That's me up there.
That's what
And
I said.
I'm going to show sort of the kindred fates. So-
Gates.
I don't know. Can I show the video? I don't know.
The sound won't play.
Sound won't play? Okay. Maybe I'll just go to the Kickstarter and see what they have here that I can show you. They have a thing up here.
For Steam and Switch, interesting.
Yeah, so they actually have like goals that they like blew through, so they made that much money.
That's a lot. That's a lot of money.
I don't know if you can see this, can you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can see it. Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
this is just early test footage right now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like Pokemon where you throw your little creature.
Yeah,
and then
sort
you
of.
play as the creature.
Yeah, it's more of like the open world style of like World of Warcraft battle.
Yeah. So it's kind of like MMO meets like Pokken. If you know
Yeah,
what
sort
Pokken
of.
is,
Yeah, actually.
Pokken.
Yeah, Pokken is like Tekken but with Pokemon.
Oh, Pokken tournament.
Yeah, Pokken tournament. So you'll
And so they
I know.
like they got 685,000. So like they like
that's what I make in a day.
got
So.
everything.
Yeah. That's why I make an hour.
Yeah.
I hide it all
And,
on my
like-
mattress.
You can like ride them and like go through like open worlds.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, it definitely looks cool.
It's hard for me not to like buy in to cool stuff anymore after
And
what
look-
happened with No Man's Sky, because I was like,
Oof.
what?
Yeah. I think that happened with a lot of people. They
Yeah.
were like,
See,
this looks amazing, and then false advertisement.
well, the
It-
thing is, with this, like one, I like that they're showing because pretty much they're not even releasing this game till I think they said 2023.
Oh wow.
So like they have a lot of time, and just from what they already have, it seems beautiful.
What was that?
I mean,
does that
it definitely
mean?
looks nice. I like the art
Yeah.
style. It looks unique. If they put a lot of polish on it and put a lot of detail into it, I think it could be like a really, really cool looking game, a cool game.
Oh yeah, no, like I think here, let me just see if I can show you graphics difference.
I've been playing a lot of Minecraft lately. Something I've never done.
Jesse was,
I actually have too.
yeah.
My friend was like, "Yo, we can play online in the same server." That's my impression of Tyler, and and then I was like, "Oh, cool!" And then we played until like 1 a.m. the other day, and then the next day I played for like another 8 hours. And I was like, "I hate Minecraft. I guess it's something new.
Yeah.
Making rocks out of rocks."
No, I recently tried to like play it again, but I was just like playing like solo. But
Mhm.
I was like on like a server, but like I wasn't with anyone, and so
Mhm.
I was just playing it. And like an hour into it, I was like, I'm just playing Minecraft right now. What am I doing? Oh
What am
man,
I doing?
Yeah,
Um,
Sky Mill.
I
Sky Mill
think it's
Studios.
this.
That's a cool name. That's a cool name.
So, like 6 months ago, they only had like stuff like this.
Jesse, are you like the CEO of this company? Is that why you're like endorsing this
I'm
game?
in. I have
I wish.
$3.
And then this is 3 months ago they had. So within like 3 months.
Yeah, they had textures and damn. There was a game I was excited for. There were actually two games because when I'm really bored, it's like, hey, top 20 games coming in 6 years, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna watch that. And one of them was called Identity, which was basically Second Life, but like more advanced. Like you could be a police officer and then like
Yeah.
enforce the law if someone decided to like rob a store or something, or you could like paint something and then people could buy it and then you sell it and get money. And I was like, that's cool, but now I'm kind of over it. But the other one was called, what was it called? Dead Matter. And right now, all they really show is like, hey, this is what this kind of gun looks like because you're in the zombie world trying to make a community. But look, gun, it goes, and then you do the reload animation. You know, pop, 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 pop. Oh, all the things come out. Pop, pop, pop. Oh, I gotta reload again.
But it looks so
Wow,
pretty.
it's really good. And I'm
So,
like, show me the zombies.
oh my god. This, I just wanted to show one thing. This was like the graphics of 6 months ago, and then they have like the 3 weeks ago difference, which is like completely different.
Yeah,
And all this stuff was, I think, like, this was in January.
Hmm.
So, like, they've done a lot more since then.
It definitely looks good. Yeah.
that's me. That's me up there.
Oh, it's me and Mini Me.
Hey, Mikey,
Wait, no.
how's it going?
Oh, I am here. I. Oh. Ah, he's back.
Oh, I am here.
Um.
So Jesse's to my left
Yes, hello.
and Mikey's on my right.
My son.
Daddy?
um. So I suppose it's coming to close to the end here. But I'll wrap up my second game. I have like a lot. It's a lot of like different genres where it's like, oh, multiplayer, oh, whatever. Like for multiplayer, I've played so many multiplayer games that it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I've had like different stages in my life where it's like, okay, I'll play this for like 2 years and then this for 2 years. One of the big ones was Overwatch, but that like died.
Yeah.
Like right like recently Siege, Rainbow Six Siege has been like big for me, but like I kind of stopped playing it recently just because it's kind of the fun has sort of died. But um I'd say another big game, it's another single player game, it's called Subnautica. um like it's basically you crash land on an alien planet that's like 99% water, and so you just swim around. It's a scary game, so you got to go down. There's big fish trying to eat you, all this stuff. One of my biggest fears ever is open oceans. Like if you stick me in the middle of like the Atlantic or the Pacific and like put me like 10 feet underwater, I would rather just die, honestly.
So,
I'm giving
So-
up now.
how,
Yeah.
like, how much can you do in that game?
Subnautica,
Yeah.
you can like do like quite a bit. I mean, it's there's a story, and like it's like you basically are trying to leave, you know. Because I mean,
Story of my life.
you're trying to like leave the planet, but there's stuff stopping you, and there's like a whole story going on, and there's you
Are
can like
you able to eventually leave, or
yeah, you're able to eventually leave. That's how you beat the game.
Huh.
So
I'm gonna have to
it's
try it now?
it's really fun.
I love like survival games like that where
Oh
you gotta
yeah,
like survive in some kind of like weird environment.
yeah. I would
Like, 'cause,
highly
like,
recommend it.
I know we talked about No Man's Sky on its first release,
Hmm.
but like if you looked at it now, they've added so much more, and it's a lot better than
Yeah.
it was at
No,
its
Oh
launch.
yeah.
they've made strides to be like, listen, we know we messed up.
We messed up. Okay,
messed
like
up.
we get it.
We're gonna
we
try
get
to
it.
fix it, and like they've actually done a lot of stuff that's like, okay, the game is actually like playable, and it's actually kind of fun now. I haven't played it, but I've heard that it's actually like, it was a very rough start, a very infamous game, but now it's a little bit better.
Yeah.
But for Subnautica, it's underwater survival horror. It's really fun. I would recommend it to both of you. Well, maybe not Marco because it is scary.
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe
Okay,
I'll do that as the video I start like as my first streaming video.
Ooh, look
It
at
is very
that.
streamable.
We'll
Like,
see
it
if
takes
it's coming in
forever.
the future. Because I could set that up right here.
Right here, yeah. Oh yeah, we got time. We definitely got time.
We got time. I mean, people want to see that. We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see. People want to see it. We'll see. But Marco,
Yes.
as we're come to the end of this episode of the Disaster Cast, we ask all of our guests this, and
Yes.
we want to ask you this as well.
I am a guest.
That is true. And we don't ask anyone prior because we want them in the hot seat.
Oh,
You're in the hot seat.
You're not.
I mean, it's pretty warm. I've been sitting here for a while.
Yeah, well, in more ways than one.
Oh no.
What's your favorite film of all time?
Favorite film of all time?
Yep.
Hmm.
If you don't have a favorite, you can do like top 3 or like some of your most favorites. Like Renee was like, I can't pick a favorite, but like here's like top 3 and stuff like that.
Was one of hers Blair Witch Project?
I don't know. Jesse, do you remember?
I don't think so.
I feel like it could be, but I also feel like she watches other things.
I don't
Okay.
think it was.
They were definitely horror. I'll tell you that much.
Okay. So for grad school, I actually had to make a thing saying, I'm just ducking under my camera so I can switch my accounts. I made a thing saying, here are 5 visual works that I like.
Mhm.
So I'm just gonna go to that list.
Oh, that sounds good.
I make a lot of lists. I was like top Bond movie songs. Let's see here. What did I call it? 5 works? Yeah.
Ooh,
That's what it's called.
5 works. I like it.
5 works. Arms, legs, knees, and toes. Okay. So, The Shining.
Hmm.
That is up there.
Okay.
Definitely interchangeable with. There's another like horror-esque
Psych horror?
movie. No.
Talking
Oh.
about Shining, have you seen the sort of sequel?
The Doctor Sleep.
Yeah, sequel-ish.
No, I heard it was like. Okay,
It's actually-
I didn't. Yeah.
If you watch the director's cut, it's much better.
Okay. So when I watch that, I'll definitely make sure it's the director's cut. El Camino, which I think you guys may have seen the presentation thing on.
Yes,
Yeah,
last
yeah.
semester. Oh yeah.
Yes. I really like Vince Gilligan's editing style. On here, I have Dunkirk
Hmm.
because I like how they did the 3 different things, but I will switch that out for 1917 because I saw that and I love it.
Hmm.
But I also
That
love
was
Dunkirk.
good.
So those 2 are tied for war movies.
I can see that. Yeah.
Dang, I have The Office on here. That's not a movie.
I mean that.
Talking about
counts.
TV shows, like good TV shows. Have you guys ever seen The Magicians?
No.
No.
Wait, is that like the Librarians?
No.
Okay, because I don't know what either are about.
So, no. The Magicians is if take Harry Potter,
Okay.
Harry Potter.
put the kids on opioids,
I did not expect it to go this way.
and like have real mental depression and like it's like real world like much more graphic,
Uh-huh.
and that's what you have as what The Magicians is.
I
It's
think
like
I'd watch Harry Potter.
on like
Rated R Harry Potter.
sort of. So like the whole
Harry
premise of the
Potter.
show, like these kids are like actually like all have their own they're going through. Like you see the main character, like the very first thing you see of him is him in a mental hospital, like he checked himself in, and
That's
like
pretty
that's how
cool.
the story starts.
Self-isolation, self-quarantine.
That's me.
But like from that to like they just ended the show because like Sci-Fi is doing like this whole thing with their channel, but like so they brought the story to an end, which I thought it ended really nicely. But like I still wish there was more. But it's literally like just take Harry Potter, put it on like a bunch of drugs, make it real world, and like have like really good character development through all of it. And
That sounds dope.
Yeah, that's-
Is it on like Netflix or Hulu or?
so it is on Netflix right now. The first, I think, 4 seasons are, and they
Mhm.
just finished their 5th season like last week. So I was watching the season finale. It was great.
Okay. Well, maybe
Yeah.
I'll have to become a magician and do opioids.
Oh, no,
You want to see some magic?
well,
Yeah.
they do deal with like drugs and stuff, but like there's a thing that I don't want to ruin way too much. I don't want to say way too much, but there's a line where yeah, I don't want to ruin too much because
Don't
you
ruin.
don't like when you get into the show it's really good, but there's a place where just the air is partially opium, just 5% opium, and so it just makes people a lot happier, you know.
That sounds like. Oop. Well, that's interesting.
It's just a fun little like fact they throw in there.
It sounds like a fun show.
No, it is like it's a weird, chaotic, very story driven show. Like there's only
have a story.
there's only well, I just mean like you know how like a lot of shows have filler episodes.
Yeah, where it's like we
Yeah.
need to make an 8th one.
With Magicians, it really doesn't feel like that, at least to me. Like they only do 13 episode seasons, and like the whole time there's like it's going towards like them working on something. Like they are working towards something.
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, no, that definitely sounds like an interesting show. Oh my god, my alarm just went off. What was that? The hell was that alarm for?
12:24.
I
Do you know how
guess.
your kids are?
No. It's because you need to end. You have to go meet a meeting.
I mean, it wasn't, but I do need to end soon. I don't. What? It was actually just an alarm for 12:24. Right there. It's backwards, but right there.
Huh.
What the? I don't.
All
Okay,
right.
that was weird. Anyways, maybe Siri heard me or something.
But yeah, we do need to wrap
We
up.
didn't.
for you.
And Marco, was that your second, or was that your number one, or
Number
The
one would
Office?
probably be Madre.
Madre?
It's a Spanish film. I haven't seen the whole thing. I saw it's like a 20-minute short. And it's all one take.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Interesting.
very good. I can't find it anywhere, not even YouTube or like iTunes. But it is very
Bellissimo.
exquisite. Delicioso.
Ooh.
Delicioso.
Aquí.
Oh, very nice.
All right. Okay.
Yes.
Well, with that, I think that ends this episode of this very odd disaster cast. Just for
It might be like this for a while, but
yeah, I mean we're definitely going to we're going to try to put out as many as we can, but we're at least going to try to put out 2 or 3 more. We're hoping to put out, I mean, at least 2 or 3 more.
yeah,
The more the better, obviously, but we'll
we have
see.
to see how it goes.
Yeah, so I mean, I hope.
Wait, Mikey, do you have your plushie still?
Yes,
Okay, so where am I in relation to you?
you're right here.
Okay, so if I go like this, my face.
No, the other way. The other way.
This way.
Yeah.
Okay, so go off screen with that. God, I can't do this. Okay. No, not you off
Oh!
screen. Like take the thing off screen.
Okay.
No, wait, am I over here?
No. Yes.
Hold it like my arm is your arm.
Oh, so like
Yeah.
the
Alright, ready? On 3, you're gonna pull. Ready?
Okay, right? Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Whoa!
Magic! It's the magicians! It's the opioids! They're coming in!
Oh my god.
Whoa! He turned a pair of scissors into a bug.
God damn.
Alright, well that's
That's
Oh
it.
my god.
that's it. Yeah, no, I think we have to end it there, yeah. Alright, well, I hope everybody enjoyed. I've been Michael Crocker. This is
I've been Jesse Godfrey.
yeah, and this
I've been
is
someone else.
this is our good friend Marco Carbarbariba. So
Caballero.
Caballero.
Caballo.
Caballo.
Marco Cabanero.
Habanero.
Alright.
I'm a spicy boy.
We're ending with that.